அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். பயாலஜி தமிழ்நாடு சேனல் சார்பாக உங்களை அன்புடன் வரவேற்கிறோம். இன்றைக்கி நம்ம என்ன பார்க்க போகிறோம் அப்படின்னா, உங்களுடைய ஸ்டேட் போர்டு இங்கிலீஷ் மீடியம் பயோபாட்னி புக்கில் இருக்கக்கூடிய செகண்ட் லெசன் கிளாசிக்கல் ஜெனட்டிக்ஸில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒன் வேர்ட்ஸ் நம்ம பார்க்க இருக்கிறோம். அதில் பார்ட் 3, in which type of gene interaction two alleles of a gene at one locus mask the alleles of another gene. Dominant epistasis. Name the gene that suppresses or masks the phenotype expression of a gene at another locus. Epistatic. Name gene whose expression is interfered by non-allelic genes and prevents from expressing its character. Hypostatic gene. Dominant epistasis is studied in the plant. Summer squash. Mention the ratio of dominant epistasis. 12:3:1. Incomplete dominance was studied in the plants. Mirabilis jalaba and Antirrhinum species. Ratio for recessive epistasis 9:3:4. Recessive epistasis experiment in the plant. Antirrhinum species. Ratio of duplicate genes with cumulative effect. - 9:6:1. Duplicate genes are studied in the plant. Summer squash. In which plant complementary genes are studied? Sweet peas. Ratio for complementary gene 9:7. In which plant supplementary genes are studied? Maize. Ratio for supplementary genes 9:3:4. Ratio for inhibitor genes 13:3. In which plant inhibitor genes are studied? Rice. In which plant duplicate genes are studied? Shepherd's purse, that is Persa pastoris 15:1. Ratio for duplicate genes 15:1. Several genes combined to affect a single trait is called polygenic inheritance. In which plant polygenic inheritance was studied? Wheat. Polygenic inheritance was demonstrated by H. Nilsson and Heel 1909. Mention the color of the kernel in wheat plant if 4 capital R genes are present. Dark red. Mention the color of wheat kernel if there is 3 capital R genes are present. Medium dark. Mention the color of wheat kernels if 2 capital R genes are present. Medium red. Mention the color of the kernel in wheat if 1 capital R gene is present. Light red kernel. Mention the color of wheat kernel if capital R is absent. white kernel. Height and skin color in humans is the examples for polygenic inheritance. How many red kernel produced in wheat by Nielsen and Hill found? 63. Extra chromosomal inheritance is otherwise called as extranuclear inheritance or cytoplasmic inheritance. Dash is the universal genetic material. DNA. Genes located in dash chromosomes follow Mendelian inheritance. Nuclear chromosomes. Cytoplasmic inheritance is based on independent self-replicating extrachromosomal unit called plasmagene. The genes present in cytoplasmic organelles and chloroplast and mitochondrion. Plasmagene. Botanical name of 4 o'clock plant. Mirabilis jalapa. The cytoplasm of the zygote is contributed by female gamete, that is egg or ovum. The male sterility is maintained by the influence of both dash and dash genes. Nuclear and cytoplasmic genes. What are the two types of cytoplasm in relation with male sterility? N, that is normal gene, and S, that is sterile gene. Which genes or do not have any expression of their own unless the sterile cytoplasm is present? RF genes. Best example for atavism? Heratium pilosella. மேலும் பல தகவல்களை தெரிந்து கொள்வதற்கு பயாலஜி தமிழ்நாடு சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
பலருக்கு சேவை செஞ்ச நீயும் ஒரு ஹீரோடா. ஒரு கைப்பிடி சோறானாலும் ஷேர் செஞ்சு பாருடா.